Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Ephemeral One, and welcome back to more Oddsparks. Let's see. Okay. While we were... this morning I had a few minutes, so I did do some quick adjustments. I did make sure we could do the Mountain Spark R&D. And I also got our one quest for the sisters done, allowing us to harvest limestone. Oh, what? Oh, god damn it. Okay. Alright, I wasn't paying attention and it got murked. Okay, anyway. So, well, since we're back in town, our pack is empty. Luckily, I didn't have much on me, really. But we can now end this quest to get the Mountain Spark R&D, which gets us the ability to make Scouty Sparks and Hauling Sparks. The Divine Researcher found old exploration notes, mentioned 2 spark shrines. Yep. Of course. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Hey, you got everything, wonderful. These are very special sparks that can help you exploration and production. Every spark has a special skill, just like us. Alright. So, Scouty and... Alright. Oh, he's got another quest. Well, now that you have those ancient supports, I think you would rework the small waypoints so traveling in and out of the mountains becomes easier. Alright. I need to deliver 100 stone plates and 20 pellets. Large waypoints? No, there might be another one later. Regular waypoint? No. Okay. That one will actually that one will pin, because having the teleport will be useful. So... Okay. And this one's relatively simple and cheap, so... This will be easy. Okay. So... But, with everything here... One of the next things we should do... Because one of the ones we're going to need is the choppies, right? Alright. Actually... Looks like there's a corner here back down to the south I never explored. A little further west... Yeah. Okay. It's not much, it's just, yeah, I never explored this. Which, actually... And this is another location where we can get... Yep. Alright. Yep. There we go. Etheric shards. Oh, we're out of this... Oh, I see. Okay. Well, in the meantime... There we go. And... Okay, so I need some more... Actually, take some boards, clear this out. Because we're never going to use the normal shrines. Like, that's just done. So, that being said... Yeah, let's go get... The other thing I want to do is go get some Rockies. Because I got a bunch now of the Hauling Sparks. Yeah. Alright. So yeah. So we need to establish now The big thing is to now we need to establish is making each type. Because now we're seeing the upgrades come, right? So it may be time to overhaul and start making... Well, you know what? No. We'll wait until we have the monorail. This is what's going to... The monorail is what's going to make us able to do a lot. So, merchant, the stone plates, and the... Alright, so our western side here will be what gives us the stone plates. Alright. Because this production line is largely focused on giving us access to stone paths, because then we can start hoarding them. Alright. Okay. These pebbles. Okay. So then what we need is these stone plates to go here. Chest for the divine researcher and the merchants. Because we can make stone wheels now, can't we? Yeah, that requires plates. Okay, that requires plates, stone plates anyway. And stone. Okay. Okay. So then. Oh, while we're here, actually, we were doing the ace flag, so today let's go with the buy. I mean, I myself could be considered buy, though honestly, I tend to go pans. I usually say pansexual, but either way. Yeah. So we're looking for supply chest. Alright. Okay. Nice. Okay. And then remove this one. Beautiful. Okay. So what are we looking at? What we're looking for is... Okay. Plates. Okay, these... Yeah. Because I'm getting constant limestone and pebbles. Though, in all truth... Come here, boys. Let's put some of the haulers. Let's put 3 of them to work. Okay. Actually... Okay, they do block each other. So actually only one. Okay. But he can hold 20, right? Okay. So that's the big drawback to the haulers. Okay. Unless you have them perfectly doing a loop, they really do have to be on them by themselves. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So then, in which case, yeah, let's keep replacing. Let's use these just to see. All right. All right. So yeah, he'll just fill them up. Okay. Okay, so haulers. Okay. So now we're to the point where the production of pebbles The limitation is... okay. Alright. So then if I throw one of you... Alright. Fill them both up. Alright. Then how many is he carrying? Oh, 4, so... okay. In which case, then we can afford to scale up a bit on production and do a couple more stonecutters. Okay. Okay. Do I have any crafties on me? Of course I do. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Okay. Alright, so that puts it down to 5.6 a minute, so that's up there. Okay. And... alright, so then from there... get these guys. And go ahead and throw another... okay. And I'll just throw the limestone in for now. So he should be able to grab a full load. Alright. Yeah, so he should have a huge... alright. Alright. Okay, so that's the big thing, is you have to make it circular if you're going to. And let's see. How much can they carry? That's the big question. Is it a full 20? Alright. Need to see. Yeah, no, that's a full load. Beautiful. Okay. And with the pebbles... alright. Nice. Okay. And that'll get us full loads. Perfect. Alright. Okay, so we'll have plenty of path stones. Etheric pellets. I still need some more. Stone plates, I could just take a stack of. Yep. Perfect. Okay. 100. Okay. Okay. Well, I want a second. I mean, I might as well. Yeah, stone workshop. Just need some more pebbles, which got plenty of. Okay. I guess another stone workshop. Okay. Alright. So, we'll do crossing. Okay. And then your limestone will also go. Okay. If we do a road here. Alright. Okay. So this should, next load of limestone, should go to one, then the other. So it should make a right to this one. Oh, right. This one needs to be making, not stone wheels, path tile. Okay. So this will make first to there. Okay. Okay. Admittedly, I don't really have a need for this one. Transfer quest items. Okay. Okay. Yep, plenty of stone. Okay, then. To make stone wheels. Okay, there is a... by the choppy spark. Okay. Okay. So if I want to make another spark workshop... just need some more stuff. Okay, pebbles. Okay. No, spark workstation. Just need etheric. Okay. Then we can throw down. Okay. Spark work. Oh, right. You need 3 spot for it. Yeah, so I would have to go. Alright. To do. Okay. Well, before we do anything else, let's go. Because what we need then... Okay, delivery chest for the because the monorail is going to be the big change. Because with a monorail, that means I can specialize and have... supplies basically come to me. Okay. Alright, because basically then, I need to have bases building the wood levels, basically I want to have each of these sparks on mass production, so that then I can turn them into the, stone variety, and possibly whatever maybe the highest tier is metal? Don't know. Alright. So we'll just have to go back around. But yeah, we're looking at basically trying to... Okay. We're looking fine. Okay, so bunch of enemies. fouls. Yep. Yeah, basically got us caught. Okay, so then we'll put a shed out here. Perfect. Let's see. Alright. Got a bunch of rocks being built. Only thing we're kind of short on is... Okay. Okay, so let's see. There's these sparks that are... Yeah. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to throw... Okay. Okay. So this is where they come... Because these are regular carrots. Okay. Yeah, these move a whole lot faster. Okay. Don't need the rocks, so I can toss them. Sawn wood can go. Okay. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now the holdup may be when it comes to... Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So what we'll do is create... Can I create just a loop for them to go around? Okay. That's what I thought. Okay, and then they have a loop. So that way I can throw as many as I want on here. Alright. Okay. And these... Okay, lumber is actually being our sticking point. In which case, we do still have a couple more haulers, so let's... Okay, no, we can put you here, because your journey is so small, it doesn't matter. Okay. From the etheric... No, I needed the pellets and stone plates. And this is... Okay, this is... Oh! It's because this is full up. Okay. And the compressor... Actually... Supply chest... Okay. If I build a supply chest, does it have... No, it can't... Okay. So rather than the storages, we're going to break them for the moment. Okay. And move this chest. There we go. Yep. Just so I have an infinite supply of wood and everything else that needs to go. Alright. And I can throw an additional spark just to replace losses. There we go. Okay. 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 There we go. Alright. Okay, so now we don't need... Now, the supply chest was a bad idea. Okay. Let's go for one of the compressors. Yep. Instead. There we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Okay, we're looking good. Okay. Yep. Just making money. Alright. Okay. There we go, and that'll help pick up things. Okay. Now we're talking. Okay. So while I have some stone plates... Okay. Okay, we're good. Alright, get more organized. Let's see. By the way, what did we need? Oh, got a stone path, so waypoint range 4. Okay. And coral. Mantis Atlas. Okay. Scouty Spark I did have, didn't I? Yeah, I got one. And a hauler. Alright. Puffy and Boomy Shrug, whatever those are. Okay. We'll discover what they do. In the meantime... Right. So, stone plates. And etheric pellets. Perfect. Okay. So 40 more plates and we're good. Merchant, on the other hand, needed rope. Stone wheel. The stone wheels are the expensive part. And the stone plates. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I think we want the monorail because that way I can start basically creating independent, interconnected bases that just loop materials as need be. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, stone plates over here. Let's see. 40 more plates, and then... Okay. And the plates need to be used into becoming... let's see. Stone wheels. So I need another... The Wild Hunt. Kill one of every type of enemy in a single save game. Oh, I've already got Oh, I've already killed everything. Okay. Apparently this game's not as long as I thought it would be. Okay. Alright, so... yeah, so another stone workshop. Okay, so I just need more metal more plates. Which, yeah, easy enough. Okay, so wheels. Alright, this one will be the one making stone wheels. Yep. Okay. And we'll get rid of this one. And this. There we go. Okay. So then we have the paths. Then we need wooden boards, actually. No, stone plates. Okay. Stone plates. Okay, crossings here and here to drop off. Yep. To a crate. And I'll throw some more of our little bunnies. Okay. Okay. Alright. Plates. So plates can be taken here and made into stone wheels, to then be added to the road down here and thrown into another barrel for the time being. Okay. And we'll throw our last hauler here. There we go. Oh, right, I need workers for this one. Whoops. Okay. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't take much to make stone wheels. So, we only need 20 of them after all. Okay. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and throw another barrel. Alright. Alright. So there we go. Delivery chest for the merchants. Okay. Okay. Okay, got the ropes. Stone plates. Okay. Nice. Path tiles don't need... Yeah, just need regular tiles, stone tiles. Okay. Okay. Still. Okay. Alright, so we got the stone plates, it's now just the ropes. And 100 ropes is easy, because that just takes us back to our original camp all the way at the beginning. Yeah, we never need to worry about ropes. Ropes are pretty much infinite. So, with trains, we'll be able to base... Well, actually, with the supply chest, it actually may be worthwhile to create a supply chest for each and every material. So, like here, we have wood, saw, and lumber. Yeah. So it may actually be more feasible than... and more worthwhile. Okay. Anyway, 100 ropes. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll just run back to town and do it manually. And that'll get us monorails. This is where things start to get fun. Alright. Here we go. And just transfer all that. Alright. Oh, thank you for getting this. I've applied my brilliant negotiation skills and brought back the blueprints. Now your production line has grown into quite the operation. We have to unfortunately think about protecting it from animals. It's all well and good for you to chase them away when you're around, but you can't be everywhere. I've asked the merchants in other towns, and it seems like creating some kind of structure using a mantis stag antler, it'll keep animals at bay. We should give it a try. The merchant wants to help protect your buildings and sparks by being bothered by aggressive animals. They've heard that mantis stag antler is sometimes used as a protective ward from farms and want to give it a try. They don't think they'll really scare an animal, but it should prevent animals from reappearing close by. We'll need a few. Alright. So, smelling the antler makes other animals think a nearby mantis stag has shed on them. And at least that's what I've heard. Alright. And I've got... Okay. For the Divine Researcher... Yep. Enough to finish this off. Sweet. The medium. I present the medium waypoint. Uses the same fuel like others, so you'll need to figure out how to get wood into the mountains. Unless there's a way of creating a regular source of wood with a spark? Well, you'll figure it out. Alright. So, we got some good work done. Alright, Scouty Sparks. Haven't used them at all yet. But yeah, folks, we got ourselves some good work. Okay. Some fun quests. Let's see. Where are we up to? Animal Scare. Alright. Next big one is the sensors logic. Yeah. And wood panel, yeah, we're... Okay. Fertilizer, yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna need some... I mean, we got the fertilizer. Alright. So let's just take another look around. So just so we're clear, a Scouty Spark. Alright. Alright. And just eventually it'll stop. Okay, there it goes. It finally stopped. Okay. But let's see. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. So I assume they'll just keep going and exploring the darker crevices. Alright. Now I wonder, are they anywhere near as limited as... Alright. Okay. Okay. So, for example, if I throw one this way... Okay, he does explore. Maps it out. Ah, and then they get a big surge at the end. Makes sense. Okay. Ooh, here's something big. Well, I'm gonna throw out... Oh, wow, it just keeps going. Oh, wow. Oh. Can almost guarantee those are aggressive. Yeah, an elevator back up. And I'm on the rope. Of course I am. Well, at least now we know what's been stomping around out here. Yep. Yeah. Aggressive bee elephants, too. Of course. So another forest area, but with far more aggressive animals, I imagine. Alright. So basically, we've reached the other side of the mountains. And no way back. Well, we could teleport. At least having... Okay. Yeah, we'll have to teleport back, but it might as well explore in the time being. Okay. but now we know. On the other side of the mountains is more of the world. Alright. Now this looks like the actual edge of the play area world. So, not too bad. Alright. So there's the mountains and then there's this outer region. Interesting. Well, at least building up loggers and such won't be a hard thing. Mantis stags, yeah. Well, while we're here, we might as well try. But with that many mantis stags around, it's going to be hazardous. Okay. Okay. If I can bait him out. Okay. Alright. Nice. Go for it. Alright. Nope. Yeah, they just keep getting killed. Yeah, no, they're not strong enough to hurt it. Okay. So, we've confirmed. Okay. Stardew Valley meets Red Dead Redemption. Yeah. I mean, I've definitely heard of worse combinations. Okay. So we have the monorail. So we just got access to the medium waypoints. And the monorail. Where is that? Dirt path, stone path. Oh, it's its own tab. Oh, here we go. I love this. Train tracks, sawn lumber, wagon loader. Train stop with logic sync manual gates. Okay. Cargo wagon, big cargo, and the locomotive itself. Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, because now we have basically two divisions. Oh no! I haven't played Stardew Valley, actually. I'll be perfectly honest, I never played Stardew Valley. I played Harvest Moon for the SNES when I was big into emulation. Since then, I have not actually played the Stardew Valley. So I played a version of it, but never the actual Stardew Valley. Okay. Sorry, I'm just really distracted because I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. Because we got access now to two major additions in this. We now have access to the supply tank. So, supply chest. A magical container for you or your sparks to store items in to access remotely when building. So this is huge because this means I can make I can have our sparks essentially automate putting materials in. And if I'm honest, that idea is amazing to me. Okay. So... Alright. You two come here. Okay, get rid of that. This, and same thing, get rid of this. Okay. We are actually... Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking about it. We do... Yeah, no, I think that's going to be a huge thing. So, storage chest, magical storage. So, we'll do one for raw lumber. So this will get us all the raw lumber we'll need. Then I want to do another one. So I'll need some more, but... There we go. For both sawn lumber and then wooden boards. Okay. So to do that, because the other thing I need to do here actually is make... Okay. Have these run to be... Where's the nearest pink? Over here, but that one's producing... Yeah. Because this spot is producing my... Yeah. Oh my... Okay. Basic stumpy sparks for producing rocky sparks. Who probably are what I need now. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll need it. Okay. So let's see. Alright. Well, but I figure Stardew Valley's kind of like Minecraft, where you'll have to do it eventually. Just move everything there. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, how are we looking? We're looking pretty weak on the amount of production. Is it really just because we're that... Oh, they can't move past each other. Okay, so use you. You out of the way. Then I have to build another road where they need to loop around on each other. Okay. 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 So they keep getting caught is the problem. Okay. So there. Now the haulers should all be able to go back. Well, let's confirm this works. They pick it up, and they go around, and then they come back. Alright. Okay. So just want to confirm this is the way this is working. As they stop, grab as many of these as they can. And this isn't producing more because it's running low on lumber. And I do have a couple more carries, so I can always throw some more down. Yeah, go ahead. There, that should help out. Alright. Okay. Now, you coming back. Come here. Okay. Now, going... Okay. 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 So the loop should be all it takes to bring this around. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. And in the meantime... Okay. Alright. Yeah, so more able to grab the leaf here. Okay. Sweet. These two will work about as fast as they can. Okay. Then making sure there's no limits, no blockages here. Okay, this one's slower than the others, but... Okay. Plus, it's fun to confirm just exactly what does and does not work with this. Alright. So they go there, there, up here, and then they should drop it off and then load. Drop off their load. Okay. Okay. So just confirming. The last one may be the troublemaker. But that's what I need to see. Okay. Okay, so they make the right. Yeah, like I thought. This one's going to be the troublemaker. Okay. Okay. Because the bigger issue is... Okay, so then what else we can do... Could do a crate. Or another elevator. That might be... Yeah, I could just do several elevators. Yeah, why not? Just need some more rope. Okay. Mountain Adventure Park. Personally, use the... Oh, okay. 100 times. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. And having a posse of 30 stone. Alright. Bunch of little bastards to do some heavy lifting. Like you add the characters from Baldur's Gate 3 to Stardew Valley, or what way does that work? Alright, meantime, go to work, boys. Alright. Alright. And get rid of Frowel spawn. Yeah, break it all up. This way. There we go. There we go. Alright. Okay. Alright. There we go. Nice. Okay. Nice. In which case, alright. Let's see, if I want to throw a ladder up here and here. Yep. Alright, nope. Nope, they get... Oh, and then he pushes it out. Ah, but then he's vulnerable afterwards. Okay. Yep. Okay, so you... Okay. Nope, come here. Then he gets pissed off and spreads it around. Okay. Yep. Wait for it to finish, and then when it's exhausted, go ahead. Alright. Okay, I did lose one. Okay, come back to me. Alright. Okay. Alright. Makes its ring. Then gets exhausted. Well, we're at what? Okay, final quarter of its health. Oh, we got like 5 left. Let them fight too long. Alright, oop. Ow. Alright. Can't throw the in because he's... Yep, there we go. Yep. Alright. Okay. Alright. Ow. Ow. Alright. Yep. And, yep, got me. Well, we tried. Still a little too soon. Oh well. Was hoping for the Squillican tube for the compact storage. Map. Oh! Okay, then at least we know we can get that. Puffy, Boomy, and Raw Aether. Small vial, coal. Ooh, health upgrade. Yay. Okay, all sorts of goodies coming our way. Let's see. But... okay. I'm gonna grab a drink real quick and then we'll continue on. So give me just a sec, folks. So...
Only chasing, pretty rainbow's eye. Kept falling short and I felt a little gray every time I tried. What's worse through both red corners of my eyes, I saw the fruit materialize. How could I think so black and white now? Now that I'm bit down, match flavored ash in my throat. Vision, it comes and goes. Call me distortion. Wait, don't leave me tonight. The world is so cold and I'm on fire. Don't trust me to be so naive. Think I thrive on my own. Oh, babe.
okay. Better. I really needed that drink. Plus it got dark in the room. Okay, folks. Time to go. Let's see. Okay. So I think it's time we start overhauling our ability to build. So we're going to start with this. Now, one of the biggest things we're going to need is to throw as many different materials onto... okay. So, like, rope. Yeah, because ideally... alright. Like, train tracks. So, just an idea. Yeah, I need to throw... okay. So what I need... let's see. Yeah, because end of the day, we don't use this for Stumpy Spark production, right? So... I can't destroy the shrine, but I also don't need to use it anymore. Okay. So what I could also do is destroy this one. Alright. And instead... feed this. Okay. Okay. Alright. Till everyone's off the road. Okay. And that'll keep this fed and working. Then you two. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay. So this will be able to be filled, so we will be able to constantly teleport here. Okay. So that's first point. Because this waypoint is now online. As well as being able to supply the saw benches. Alright, and the supply chest gives me... Alright. Okay. Okay. The problem is, a supply chest apparently can only hold 80. Okay. Now for that to be... Okay, so if that's true... Yeah, so then... Okay. Because the problem is the material required to do... Yeah. Okay, fertilizer... Okay. Then this wooden one is the one that supplies our production of Stumpy Sparks. Alright. Which then supplies our... Yeah, so this goes up here to make our Rocky Sparks. So we can deal with that. Okay. Speaking of... Alright. Because end of the day, what we may need to do is produce our first levels of each major type of spark. Okay. And without the foul spawns, yeah. This area should be safer. Okay. These are only producing... Is it the stone production that's the problem here? Yeah, actually I think the stone is the choke point. Okay. Okay. Okay, 20. Okay. Okay. So, just trying to think what's going to be the easiest way to do this. Okay. But yeah. Okay. So, then to the west, we do have another supply chest. But I think it only gets rock. Well, we'll take a look. Alright, Is this the one that builds me crafties, right? Yeah. And again, we're just at the point where it's the production of these, which are held up by the production of wood. No, more of the... Okay. From my spunny production. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so we're good. And the next thing I want to do is open this up, take back those, and put 10 rocks. I think that'll clear this out. Yeah, I think that'll help clear everything out. Alright. Alright. I think that'll help clear all this out. Perfect. There we go. So yeah, this will lead to some more woods. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Train tracks. Okay, so that's where I need to throw sheets into. Go ahead and get the ancient container here. That should give me some more of the chunks, clumps. Sure enough. Alright. Alright, that one ain't much. Nope, nothing in there. Alright. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm not feeling it anymore. So, let's go play something else. I don't know, folks. What am I in the mood for? What haven't I played in a while? Actually, you know what? Collection. Organized by A to Z. Alright. Oh, I forgot. I don't actually... Right. I have the discs. I have the actual hard games, so I have to install them that way. Dark Souls Remastered. That one I can install. And... where is it? Demon Souls. Cause you know what I want to do? Let's see. I was talking with someone before, and I was explaining. They made the mistake of asking me about the story of Elden Ring, and I gave them the lore story, and I enjoyed telling it, and it is funny to think we have enough information now that we can actually tell you what Marika's actual journey and story was. Sorry, needed that drink. Let's see, what else is there? We haven't played it in quite a while. Let's see. What am I in the mood for? I forgot I had Frostpunk. Let's see. What am I in the mood for? You know? What am I in the mood for? Let's see. Oh, you know what? Do a Gundam double feature? Let's see. Let's see, then we'll go. Okay. I played the demo for Flint. It was alright. Didn't really impress me that much. I don't know, but then pirate motif was never something that really spoke to me. So, I don't know. Try and make another run for the end of this, to end Baldur's Gate. Oh, why not? Okay. Because we hit the end of the game and it was turning into a real royal shit show, and I just kind of wasn't feeling it. For Shuna Kanazaki. So actually where I wanted was... yeah, I believe here. Let's see. Because I believe this is where we did the clean sweep of the first of the legs. All right. Let's see. Yeah, this is where we cleared the first area. Pretty well.
That took the edge off.
Okay. So then... now, the thing to note is the second half of this journey is basically a...
Didn't think I had any more fight left in me, but I'm glad to be wrong.
Alright. Where this last bit is actually... don't try the run. I gave up some. Okay, because this is so annoying. Okay. The only other thing we can do, Yesith, cast Longstrider.
Well, in it.
5, so you're... Okay. Okay, that should be good. 1, 2, 3. Of course not. 4. Move. Yeah.
Let's move.
Should just stay in.
No, never mind.
Okay, try that again.
So that's progress.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we all have Longstrider. Let's try it again. Okay. The High Hall.
Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
Okay. Okay. Yes, yes, and here comes the artillery striking. So now, the big thing here is just getting through.
Not alive! Need to get to the brain! Now!
Yeah, so, cunning action dash. Get up here.
One day, I'll catch a break.
Go ahead and try and knock it on its ass. Okay. Then lockpick.
Right tool will do the trick.
Okay. Not one, of fucking course. Try again. Of course. Yep. It's the end of the game, so no point in not holding back on the thieves' tools. Go ahead. Keep trying until we get it. Oh well. Yeah, if I run out of tools, so be it. That's what the knock spell is for, but... yeah, my luck is this shit. That one again. Fucking course. Nope. Nope. Okay, she failed.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Okay. So, head up.
Can't slow down.
Punch door. Punch door. Punch door.
Sliced and burned, dashed and diced. They will
Yes,
be
yeah.
offerings to your splendor.
Yes, yes. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait.
Can't
God
stay idle.
damn it. Hit the wrong button. Cancel end turn. Move up. Yeah, this is fine. There you can end your turn.
Survival is all that matters.
Yes, it...
Need to find a way forward.
Okay. And just move up, and you're good.
I wonder if this is worth the
Should,
cost.
knock. There we go. It's unlocked. Okay. So we'll just have her move
Have
up.
to keep going.
And... Yeah, no, that's about it. Okay.
You will bleed for her glory.
Yes, yes. Blade fires and shots. Yes, yes. Oh, that still fucking counted. Fuck you, game. So you have to be really clear of that. Oh, that's bullshit. Okay, open the door. Alright. So, cunning action dash.
Another step forward.
Yes, yes. Okay, to get up to the height, we either... Yeah, no, there's... Okay. Yeah, but she can't jump now. There's no way to make that. Okay. Well, that's not true. Does she have... Transposition. I'll move up. Arrow transposition. Nice. Alright. Yep. Alright. Okay. Go ahead. Fuck you, counter your spell. Okay, Masala. Get up. Punch. Of course, crit miss. And armed. And just get ready to
Path
jump.
lies before me.
That's alright. Well, this'll suck for you. Alright. Going after her. Okay. Come on, Shuna. Let's see it. Okay. Here, move out of these lines of fire. And just survive.
Blood comes easy these days.
Yeah. Go ahead and just heal yourself. Okay. God's 53 damage is bullshit. Here they come. Alright. Alright.
With haste.
Okay. If I can get Shuna through the door, I think we pretty much have ended this. But we'll see. The artillery strikes. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Alright. Okay.
There's too many of them. We need to get to the brain now.
Okay, go ahead and dash. Cunning action, dash.
With haste.
Yeah. Yeah. open the door.
Here goes nothing.
Okay. And that defaults... Okay. That defaults gets us in. And most importantly, this gets us in with all of our allies intact. This is going to be critical for us to survive what's happening next. Okay. So that was everyone fully healed. Perfect. Okay. This time we may actually have a shot. Alright. Brainstem. As ready as we'll ever be. Okay.
There it is. The crown.
Okay.
That's
Okay. Okay.
The crown. Up ahead. Time to cast the spell again and break its will.
Okay. So now, the upside to this is we now have the ability to call forth allies. Let's start with Hellrider Platoon. Okay. So actually what we'll do is cunning action dash. Yeah. You can get a good distance.
Need to find a way forward.
Of course. Okay, nope, mister. Get up on the ridge. Okay. And then we are going to call for allies. We are going to start with Dame Aelin aimed at... Yeah. Aimed at starting on the Illithid Mind Flame. Alright. Alright.
Still on my feet.
Okay. Then Rusala. Wind dash. Step up wind dash. Yeah. No. Go this way. Follow Mora.
One day I'll catch a break.
Stay away from it, sprouting any additional tentacles. Gods, I love how close he can get. Okay. Then call allies. And in this case, an apple a day. To get towards this one. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Alright. You... Yeah, we need you to... Okay. Levitate. Get to there. Nice. Then... dash... Alright. As close up as you can. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So we'll have you... Okay. Can you reach...
Don't waste a step.
Okay, that's as far as you can get. Calling allies. We will summon... Silver Heart. To be back here. Okay. Hound of Ill Omen to help distract. Alright. Damn Aelin. Nice. Swing again. Lunar Blessing. Yep. And go ahead, Pommel Strike. There we go. Then she can move in. Alright. You become the Minotaur. And go punch. Okay. The dog. Ooh. Counterfish. Just go for this. Nice. Omen of Acid. Yeah. Harpers, go ahead and just do damage. Okay. Hey, you hit the... I was like, you're hitting the dragon, so... That's something. Shuna... Call forth the... Hellrider platoon... On there. Let them do some work. Okay. Yeah, follow everyone else.
Light on my feet.
Yeah. And what the hell will... No, the Misty Step just need to have her keep up with everyone else. Okay. Alright. So, plenty of targets for our opponents. Alright. Okay, plenty of targets for our enemies, because now that we have all our allies available, we can just throw them into the mouth to distract all. Yeah. Of course, the anti-monk is so goddamn ridiculous. Yeah. Bardic Inspiration of Tentacle. Magic Missile on... Yep. Perfect. Yeah, so that our team isn't getting completely fucked over. Alright. Fire Breath on the Harpers. And the Dragon gonna come down. Yep. Okay. Counter spell. Nope. Okay. Okay. Mind Blast. Fucking stuns. Okay. Alright. Okay. So...
What path lies before me?
Can you just shove him off? Like really, that's all I really need you to do is shove him out of our way. Okay, didn't work. Then make him bleed. There we go. And go for the smite while not. Nice. Okay. Alright. Concentrated blast. Yeah. Okay. And just have him move up. Yeah. Alright. Yes, if...
Breathe deep and move.
Oh, knocked prone. Damn. Dog. Alright. Harper's took some heavy hits. But they're still putting out damage. Bravo. Shuna, keep going. You know what? Yeah. Finish this idiot off if you can.
One day I'll catch a break.
Alright. There we go. Jump. Okay. Could dash. Ursula. Yeah, could throw him. Yeah, shove him forward. Okay. Nice. Okay. Come on. Snapping of strings, countermeasure barred. Yeah. Minotaur taking his lumps, but pushing back. Alright. Dragon going after the Harpers again. Okay. Okay. Fucking insect plague. Yeah. Okay. God, that Minotaur form is beautifully tanky. Alright.
Get to the crown and cast the spell. We'll see off the enemies.
Okay. So... Cunning action dash.
On my way.
Alright. And Smiter. Smite the son of a bitch. Okay.
Another fight. Let's go.
Sala. Okay. Yeah, go for the step wind. Okay. Finish off this
Death won't
Arcanist.
take me yet.
There we go.
Breathe deep and move.
Yep. Okay. Emperor. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, nope. Okay. Yes, okay. And go ahead and dash. Nope. Damn it. Keep hitting the wrong thing. Alright. Now do a heal on yourself. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and dash. Yep. Alright. Yeah, Moonbeam. Then shove. Okay. Dog. Yep. Ah, damn. Was hoping that might trigger. Okay. Go after the dragon. Charge. Brutal leap. Alright. Okay. Alright. Shuna. Go ahead and dash. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
And go ahead and chug. Okay. Okay. All about silencing. Come on, we can. Alright. Saved on Mind Blast, thankfully. Okay. Of course. Fucking fire breath on fucking Emperor. Oh, fucking course. Counter spell, nope. Alright. Hit Aelin. But that does mean she just gets back up next round. Alright, 2 turns left till we get the annoying part of this fight. Okay. Alright. Go ahead and go to invisibility on yourself. And get moving.
One day I'll catch a break.
Okay. Dog. Yep. And nice. Alright. Nice. Shuna. Go ahead and throw a potion. Yep, Supreme Healing to Mora.
All right.
Nice. Then up here.
Best be on my way.
Let's see. Throw another one to Rusala. Okay. And psychic resistance? Sure. Alright. Alright, tentacles go, everyone else goes. Come on. Come on, tentacles, you're making this take forever. Yeah. Metal. Alright. You're looking for... Okay. Harper's. Yep. Wasted your turn. Okay, save the Mind Blast. Alright. Alright. Come on.
Not annoyed.
Alright. Yeah, now the artillery's here. Okay, Mora. Right, I need the Emperor up. Boy. Yeah.
Can't slow down.
Can't call. Go ahead and... Okay, try and get here, and then Healing Radiance. Okay.
Come on. Can't stay
So...
idle.
Go ahead and knock down. There we go. Then you're getting shot, so I don't care as much. Shadowhounds. Yesith. Okay. Dash. Alright, get through Insect Swarm. Okay. Then get the Emperor back on his feet. Okay. Okay. Alright. Grappled. Yeah, nothing I can do, so its turn is forfeit. Alright. Yeah. Literally nothing it can do. Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Okay, you try something. Okay. Yep. Okay, Shuna. Okay. So, we want to... Yeah, just throw him. Throw. Yep, throw you another one. Alright. And just throw potions around for right now. Counterspelling. God, so much damage.
Closer.
Poor Dame Aelin. Is she dead? Okay. Alright. Alright. Artillery, and then we get to go. Come on. Alright. Okay. Call forth allies. I still have the watch, so might as well. There we go. Okay.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Sala. Okay.
No time for mercy.
Really? And again. And try and topple. There. Sweet. Sucks how much he took from that,
Light on my
but
feet.
okay. Alright. And we gotta wait another fucking turn to cast it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yes, if.
I'm ready.
Okay. Heal yourself.
Take you.
And then heal. Honestly, Rusala's probably... Yeah, Rusala's the one. Come this way. Can you reach him? No. Quicken, twinned... Yeah, no. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Okay. Shuna. Go ahead and throw him another potion.
Should get started.
And one more. There. Nice. And of course. Yeah, I would love to get rid of the dragon, but frankly, it's not really going to be possible. Okay. Okay. Alright, and the artillery shots. Okay. We just need to be able to open the portal. Okay.
Too much to bear.
Mora, get out of the line of fire and lay hands on yourself. Okay. Step of wind, disengage, and move away.
These boots have seen everything.
Why temporarily hostile? Oh well. Begin the ritual. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, there. Then let's see. Twin spell. Points to get them, and good. Nimbus. Okay, the little dog. Oh well. Alright. Get up here, ready to go.
Fit in my pack.
Okay. And we can summon heals. Yeah. For 2. Nope. There we go. Some excellent healing. All right. Okay. You can tell the world of difference between the first time I played this. Because the first time I played this, we cleaved through the dragon. Alright. And the shots, and we get to jump in the portal. Alright. There we go. Okay. Call forth allies. Apple a day. Sure. All right. Okay. Priscilla. Yep. There. Okay. We now have 4 turns to kill the brain.
It's weakened. This is our chance.
Yes, yes.
Even bound.
It's vulnerable.
Okay.
Its will is weakening.
Okay. So this is as good as place as we've been. I don't know if we can actually do this. We have 5 turns to defeat it, to do 300 damage, basically. So... we can do... Actually, so... yeah, do the lightning blast. Okay. Okay, so that's as far as that can go. Okay. Of course. Blows up. Fucking seriously? Of course, yes, it gets fucked at the moment I have the... Oh, holy sh... Fuck this. Okay. Know what? No. You know what? No. I'm sorry, but no. I have done everything in my power to make this reasonably entertaining and fun. But fuck this. Standard. Okay. Okay. I think it's the Emperor's turn? Yeah. Yeah, 210. And the Psionic Retribution. Okay. You know what? Fuck this. Yeah, go for the lightning. Yeah, that really does 36 damage. That really does fucking 36 damage. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Attacking its defenses. Now we can destroy its true self.
Jump. Okay. Provokes an attack of opportunity.
Its will is weakening.
Okay.
What path lies before me?
Then, what's the strongest, highest thing I can cast? Call lightning? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Okay. Nimbus, go ahead and just attack the dragon for now. Okay. Shuna. Okay. Jump. And enter.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Indeed. Okay. Shatter. Yeah, probably Shatter. Yeah, that's as far as I'm gonna be able to get damage on it. Yeah, 5%, never mind. Okay.
Need to find a way forward.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and dash. Yeah, if you can get down. Okay, that's as good as you're gonna get. Alright. Yeah, of course.
My will is it. Yield. Surrender.
Okay. Or mitigation, where it's gonna blow up platforms. It'd be one thing if it blew up platforms and you got them back. Like, that's the thing. You don't get those platforms back. Okay, Mora.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Yeah.
Very well.
Alright, get down there. Cunning action. Dash. Okay. Alright, damage is gonna suck. But it's gotta be done. So... yeah, just go ahead and hit it. Oh, right, she doesn't have her sword. Yep. So,
This is it. Its will is weakening.
okay.
Best be on my way.
Thing. Okay. Who am I kidding? Okay, go ahead and dash. Get down. Okay. Okay. Go ahead and rage. Alright. Then you need to just move over here. And concentrated. Yeah. Fuck, this thing hurts. Alright, Shuna. Get in.
Time for mercy.
Okay. Feint attack. Oh, I'm not done. Then let's go for honestly 9 to 14, 10 to 22. Let's be flashy with it. Make it bleed. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Mora. Well. Oh, no melee weapon equipped, right. So... okay, move over here.
Have to keep going.
Yeah, she's got a ranged weapon still. Keep shooting. Nice. Alright.
Nothing important is
And
ever
Rusala. Go for the stunning. Unarmed. And lay it low. There we go.
Impossible.
There.
Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
last. It begs for its life.
Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I'm its master. I will finish this.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
Go ahead. Command the brain to destroy all the tadpoles and then itself.
I must obey.
There we go.
I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn illithids.
Here we go. Shuna has done what she accomplished.
Through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Yep, we are on giant floating brain. Down we go. Well, if we're gonna go out, it's a hell of a way too. Of course, a little extra destruction on the part of Baldur's Gate. And yep. God, this is gonna do nothing for the property values. Hang on, boys. And there it goes. So the illithid ships are no more. The order comes, self-destruct. Nope. And without the brain backing them up, regular people can resist. Nobody's gonna want calamari for years after this. You realize that, yeah? Like, the squid industry is fucked in Baldur's Gate.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
All right. From beginning to end, Shuna Kanazaki hated the Illithid and wanted nothing to do with them, and barely tolerated the Emperor for the sake of surviving. I'd say that's pretty appropriate. And never once indulged in the tadpole.
We did it! We actually did it! And the city's still standing.
My powers, they're draining. Just like Mizora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. The city will cheer us, but it is the triumph itself, the very smiting of evil, that should lift our hearts.
And the tadpoles have fallen silent, I take it? Good. A mind flare wouldn't make for much of a heroic statue.
Indeed.
Well, perhaps I speak with too much haste.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to evolution, you have proved a good ally.
Well, for what it's worth, thank you. And the Githyanki all go on home. And fuck y'all very much.
The Githyanki are departing in peace. Curious sight in a day already full of them.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smouldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
Gale, is something the matter?
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands.
Gonna really go for it?
But what then? What would I do with it once I have it?
Such power was not meant for mortals. Retrieve the crown and give it to Mystara as she asked.
Sage and timely counsel as always. And I intend to heed it. A wise man learns from his mistakes and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. She'll cure me of my affliction. And I'll finally be free.
And better yet, you'll be her chosen again.
And a more deserving one this time around. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. Besides, growing quite fond of this merry band of ours, and I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mystra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
That's one way of looking at it. A celebration sounds perfect.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I could scarcely have imagined a mind flayer as an
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
Lest we forget, there are still graves to dig. They carved our course. On a...
All right.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right.
And Karlach's part.
And so are you.
And yeah. Reaching the end.
Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do?
You were spectacular in every way.
So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
I wasn't expecting to feel to do this choice, but I could see Shuna. Since she lost Will, since Will won't be hers, she'll march into the depths of hell with the greatest friend she could have.
You can't.
I know you're afraid. I know why you don't want to go. But I'll be with you this time. I won't leave your side.
All right. All right. But we have to go. I can't hang on much.
Establishing Karlach as a warlord in the pits of hell. Oh. A
It's
free
over.
woman.
And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
Dun, dun.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zara's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon, but there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these.
Hey.
But then, there was you. Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out, just get rid of them. And don't forget, you asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
Yep. Shuna Slayer Kanazaki would march into hell for those she loved.
When the invitation came, you were hip deep in Lemure slime, swarmed by hell wasps, and about to drive the killing blow on a magma claw. Cutting through the dreadful buzz of the wasps and the screams of the damned, a familiar, comforting voice echoed in your mind. Withers, he requested your attendance in Faerun, to gather with your friends and allies, those who stood against the Absolute at your side. A reprieve from the Blood War. A few hours of respite with the stars above and good company to cheer you. Karlach's heart can take the strain of leaving Avernus for a few short hours, but it might burst with joy to see those friends again.
Indeed.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
And how have you been doing, Jaheira?
There's a face I know.
Well now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
I missed you too, Jaheira.
Ah, how nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
And what are the Harpers up to?
What else? Helping. Whether I ask for it or no. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
That was well and good, but what about you? I want to hear what you've been up to.
There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses
She certainly
to
has
serve it,
sacrificed a lot for that city,
I
though.
can do no less. For all your travels, I hope you have arrived where you want to be. Home. Whatever that means to you.
Karlach and I are each other's home in the wild Avernus.
Garlak is lucky to have you. And know that you are not forgotten. If your friends don't drag you from the hells, it will only be because you freed yourself first. But there will be more to discuss on that matter. First, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Of course. And Halsin, alderman of his reclaimed lands.
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more.
Let me guess, just as nature intended?
Just as I hoped they would, more like. The Oak Father has been kind to me this past while.
Aw.
It is one that can weather any distance, any passage of time. I know it can, for I feel the longing for old friends in my heart each day.
You sound like you need a hug.
I always do. Should I ever... That was more than worth the wait.
Ooh.
Now, we have much to catch up on. Do not allow me to ramble on. I am eager to... In that case, very well. Our community grows rapidly. In 6 months, we have turned what was once a shadowy wasteland into a true home for all. In another 6 months, I would wager the scars of the old masonry of Moonrise Towers and Wraithwin have been repurposed into new homes.
Nice.
And the land is rich with harvests and bountiful trees. Nature and civilization are in harmony, stronger together.
I recall you have quite a few wards to care for, 9 wagons of them.
Ah, my greatest purpose and greatest reward. Those children have been through more than fate had any right to cast at them, and yet they go on as resilient as anything in nature. I impart what knowledge I can to them, yet, in truth, they teach me far more. The land we saved is theirs, and they will cherish it, I'm sure. Thaniel and Oliver shall never want for friends again.
I'll need to see this place for myself.
You are welcome. Now, please, their appetite for bedtime tales is greater than I could ever have anticipated. Another story, Daddy Halsin, another. They have all but exhausted my repertoire in but a few short months. No mean feat given the lifetime I have lived. I desperately need new material, please.
Alright, let's see
my
what
reputation as it. I am all ears. Though I never cared for that phrase. A rather unsettling image. I am glad you and Karlak have an enduring friendship. Now, it would be cruel of me to hoard you all to myself for the evening, as much as I would like to. I shall leave you to the others for now, unless there was anything else. I could get used to this. On occasion, but I prefer... Even Korga may yet find true balance, thanks to her influence. Quite often, they ask us... To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of God. As I spend... As for...
Alright, so Halsin's doing fine. Gale, Tressa.
Ah, there you are.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
You must be Tara. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dacarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute, isn't that right?
Actually, Gale helped me.
That doesn't sound like him. But you ought to come visit myself and Gale when you're able. If you can extract yourself from what I'm sure are very important responsibilities.
I'd quite like that. Thank you for the invitation.
We'll send word by pigeon when we've need of you. I used to have a taste for them, but a great ta.
Let's see. Professor Decarios. He's become a teacher. Paulson. Okay. The Blade of the Frontiers will.
Gods, I must look a mess. I just rolled out from under a pesky ogre when Withers yanked me in. Oh, I didn't mean that. I just gutted the ogre, not... How about I change the subject before I dig this hole any deeper? It's so good to see you. And I've got so much to tell. The trolls I've torn open, the ghouls I've cleaved, the stories I've been itching to tell. I don't suppose you'd indulge me.
Tell me. I'm listening.
You'll have to choose one tale and one tale only, I'm afraid, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Stegosaurus that bullied Candle Keep, the impossible lich, or the young dragon who crawled out of Deeping Cave?
The lich. It must pose quite the challenge.
It did, though the adventure had peaceful beginnings, as so many often do. I'd made camp south of Daggerford. The night was calm, lit by the green lanterns of a caravan. I was about to dig into a hearty stew when it began. A deluge of bone. It was as if 1,000 skeletons were walking the skies and had split into pieces. Skulls, knuckles, ribs rained down on me. I turned my skin to bark and made for the light. The bones clumped and clattered into unspeakable aberrations. I cast and carved until I reached the light. I found no caravan, but a sickly green lich. Each fallen bone was a shard of its essence, an impossibility. But what does a world of netherbrains and magic crowns care about the impossible? I raged through the night. By morning, the fields were buried in shards of bone, the liches included.
I've missed traveling with you. You were a pleasure to be around.
I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts. Then if I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
You've done a lot of killing for a warlock without his powers.
I won't lie. Losing the eldritch blasts and the hexes took some getting used to. Nothing but void, where once there was hellfire. So, I stoked new fires in myself using the lessons my father once taught me. Now, the Blade of Frontiers is a ranger. A true hunter of monsters. A warden in more than just
So he
name.
class changed. Okay.
Go on. The night's young. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Yeah, he's happy. That's what matters. Jahira, Halson.
Seems like a century ago that we were all together, but also like no time's passed at all.
And in here. Let's see. Because we did not... we recruited everyone, but no, we didn't recruit everyone. Let's see.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been... Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Have you been seeking a statement for your next tell-all?
Oh, I wouldn't bother you with such things during a party. And anyway, I've gotten quite good at rep. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
The hero and I know?
Me? It's all Volo. Perhaps. Ah.
Okay. And let's see.
Oh, I could eat a beholder. What's cooking?
Alright. Alright.
Well, well. Look what the Professor Gale Decarius of Blackstaff Academy. Educator of the esteemed School of Illusion. A pleasure to remake your acquaintance.
Oh.
I did offer, as a matter of fact. However, the Blackstaff insisted I couldn't teach every subject, nor could the simulacra of myself I offered to create for that purpose. So I've settled for teaching the art of illusion. Magic to confound the senses, to render the impossible into reality, and to allow I fear my students find me somewhat intimidating due to my, explosive, or the fear of Mystra, to be more specific. I surrendered the crown of Carsus to her, as I told you I would, and even now I struggle to put the feelings into words. Of course, I haven't clarified with my students that the orb is no longer a threat. The legend of my explosive capabilities is an excellent means of controlling a classroom.
Of course.
I spend most of my time trying to convince them how much fun the study of magic can be. But it'd be easier to crack a smile on an intellect devourer than some of my pupils.
You used to take yourself rather seriously.
I did. But meeting you, traveling, in fact, I've actually been considering writing down the story of our adventure. I can hardly...
That odious man truly frizzles my whiskers. Long-haired miniature dragon, he calls me. Tressym is much less of a mouthful.
And what of you? What are you making of this newfound lease of life we earned?
Avernus is interesting. We've been making a mess down there, that's for sure.
I almost feel sorry for the devils in your path. I mean, I don't. Of course. I've told my students plenty. I'd be delighted to introduce you to my current cohort as a guest lecturer, perhaps. I'm sure they'd have plenty of questions for you. Of course, you'll be most... my apology. It will give us plenty... I'm very... So?
Okay. So there's that. Alright. I think that's just about everyone. Yep, that's Volo.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. Where's your mad bastard? You brought us back! Commander Zula won't know where the fuck we went! Ha! Oh, man, I can't wait to say hi to everyone. Rest up, soldier. My tin can will be all right for the night. And you and me will get to sleep with both eyes shut for the first time in 6 months.
Looking forward to that. But first, now that we can breathe a little, how about a hug?
Always. Here, here. Enjoy it, soldier. You've... oh, hey. Before you go, I've been thinking about those blueprints we found. Zariel's probably got a load of Cambions guarding that forge. I'm sure she knows I'll want in. She'll do anything to stop me from fixing this thing. I might have an in with one of the guards, though. An old acquaintance called Flo. Not sure she'll help us, but maybe. We might get to come home. Permanently. Maybe even sooner than we think.
There we go. Yeah. Baldur's Mouth Gazettes. Okay. Last holdout cultist cleared from the Temple of Baal. Settlers bound for lands. Okay. Iron Throne wreckage. Yeah. Chest of Grateful Words. Okay. So let's see him. Alfira. Turns out running a school of bards is a touch more tricky than I thought. Who knew bards were so dramatic? I thought... Okay. So Alfira becomes a teacher. Arabella, the little girl, then said I once needed to find balance. Fancy talk. He was right, though, after I touched the idol in the grove. Beardman showed up at the Weave Levin. Okay. So she's an apprentice. This is the leather from Art. Okay, one of the survivors of the Art Cullo, who was the... Okay, was one of the people we saved, the guy we went to the Shadowlands for. Withers gave me an address and said I could consider writing. While I considered it, return address crew, best bark is the gnome who we saved from a... And this is Damon. Passing this on Carl. If you're reading this and you're alive, one way or another, you found a way. Thank the gods. Damon, who was the mechanic who managed to fix Karlak to a degree. This one is Elminster.
Seems like a century ago that we were all together, but also like no time's passed at all.
And this is
I
the
don't know how
letter
to explain.
from Francesca.
Maybe I don't need to.
The one who took over the grove for Halson. Mayrina. Had my baby, yeah. Who we saved from the sister. Valeria. Spelling the Ball Cult. Our main ball is from our fair city. Okay. And missive from the Emperor. And official guild letter. Okay. Okay, makes sense. Since the 6 months since the assassination of Gortash, Janeth House remained closed off to callers, Lady and Recluse, new bardic school. Last holdout cultist, right. And this one. Questions linger over mysterious disappearance of Duke Ravengard. The Wizard of Waterdeep exclusive interview. Duke Stelmane's murder at large. Thorm's army dispersed from Baldurian borders. Revive beloved ranger in hero's death. And Harper's out of hiding. Secret of sex set up forward to 8. Yeah. Okay. So we got to talk with everyone. And
this one night is like thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. dost thou feel?
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed?
Alright.
The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to... It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every thread you sleep, rest, until we meet again. I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the brains without worms and a good night's sleep. In loving memory of our friend Jim Southworth. And there we go. So there's the end of that. Hidden away in a different video just because I felt with a wrongly named video just because I felt like it. This playthrough was frustrating. It was interesting. It was frustrating, and it was fun. I definitely have proven I'm not going to ever play this on the hardest difficulty. Nowhere near it. I don't find it that fun. And, yeah. So, I can thoroughly say I did enjoy this playthrough, but it's about the limit of difficulty I'm willing to put up with. Alright.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel, felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
And with that, I can take Baldur's Gate off. And maybe next time, if I ever play this again, or when I do, let's see. Unlock level curve. What's this? Adds, okay, levels 13 to 20. Spells can be casted using higher spell slots. Add more resources, spell slots, class features. Okay. Air unlocked, extra encounters, yeah. More spells. Okay. Well, maybe that might be the way I do it, is to look up some of the mods and decide which ones go for that. Either way, folks, I think we're gonna call it there for the night. And there we go. Plenty of other options to play. Yeah. Let's see. And once again, gameplay blocked. Yeah. Mobile Suit Gundam games, they do this constantly. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. CPU battle. Free battle. Alright. So, show this off. Been a while since I played. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Nice. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Damn. Thought I had it. Alright. Alright. Nope. Damn. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. 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 Damn. And shot down. Okay. Alright. Trying to remember. Okay. Like, this game has a ton of Gundams. The Maxi Boost missions. I believe this is what... Okay. Aim is to clear all the missions. Yep. Okay. Yeah, no, here we go. I have to show this off at some point. Alright. Easy mission. And they start you off using a ball. It's barely even a mission against balls. So, move and jump. So, move. Yep. Alright. You can move. Circle switches your lock on. Yep. Yep. Nice. There we go. Square is your ranged, basic ranged attack. Alright. Alright. Nice and easy. Alright. Alright. Yep, get extra cash. If you clear a mission, the next mission will appear. Take on the missions in order to aim for the boss located at the back of the map. So here, we need to destroy the target. Simple enough. We are fixed in the original Gundam RX-78. Oh. Mostly took 4 fixed attacks. Range, sub-range, yeah. Bypassing melee. Best winner and wait for them to land another attack or go for a maneuver. Quick step to avoid. Like so. There we go. There we go. Alright. Alright. The Gundam is, of course... Yep. And of course the marker on the screen lets you know where your opponent is. Okay. What do you want to... You want to wait and name your attacks for when they're going for there, then... What you're looking for timing. Alright, can't believe I got him on that one. Nice. Got it. Sweet. Nice. Alright. Okay. In this case, now we have to take on the Zaku 2 Char. Alright. Extreme burst attacks. Okay. Yeah, fighting burst improves close range, extend burst allows you to evade, and then fighting burst allows you to shoot more. Yep. Yep. Alright. Yep. Got him. He was coming straight at me, so it's like, okay, nice time to use. Alright. Yep. There we go. Nice. Okay. And there's the Char as our... Alright. Yep. Got it. Okay. Nice. There, that. Yep, got the timing. Alright. Nice. Nice. Actually, I wasn't expecting to hit him with the spear, so getting that spear kill, love that. Alright. Upgrade data slots. Nice. Alright, level up. Okay. Try doing it cancels and combos. Yep. Okay. Alright. And melee attack, cancel a step. Yeah. Because now this is where it starts becoming like a fighting game. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, got me good. Yeah. Yep. Ow. Okay, trying to get Char out. Alright. Yep. Nice. Ah. Nice. There we go. Got him. Nice. Yep. Yep. I got me good. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Yep. Yep. We both went for the spear to disable the other one. And sniped him as soon as he went for the overshot. Nice. Okay. But this is probably the last mission that's going to be... Alright. Now for the boss fight and to get my dick kicked in. Upgrade! Yep. Yep. So now we can choose our mobile suit. And they, of course, associate it by either you can do by weight, what series, so the perfect Gundam. Of course, if we're still sticking with Gundam, the original Gundam series, Zeta, the successor. Let's see. Let's go. I mean, I guess if we're gonna go with one of my favorite Gundams. Let's see, where is he? Destiny, 00. There she is. Yeah. The unicorn. Go for shooting. Alright. This is an expensive one, but... let's do this. The Big Zam. Alright. Okay. Yep. Oh wow. Now I understand why this is just gonna get me banned. This. Yep. Ow. Yep. Yep. I can't believe I forgot they just played the fucking song. Yep. Gundam. And that'd be area A. Alright. Yep. Alright. And the next extra cash. And from there, yeah, Area B. Alright. There we go. So yeah, playing a bit of Gundam. Okay. Next one, this is an easy mission. Just taking the unicorn out for a spin. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, the unicorn's kind of overkill for basic missions, but it is just one of my absolute favorite machines. Oh man. Just that perfect balance of... Just that perfect balance of all the good stuff. Alright. Alright. And now... Yep. 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 Also, beam Gatling gun. Like, just that statement. It has a double beam Gatling gun. Yeah, the unicorn's kind of overkill. Alright. Here's for appearance of a bonus mobile suit has been met. S-rank mission, mobile icon will appear, mobile okay. Route may branch out. Okay. So, well, let's try to okay. We did my favorite unicorn. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we'll bring out another one, the Barbatos. Yeah. Basic Barbados. And we'll try it out. We'll just show it off here. This is a good mission to just show off mechs. Alright. Alright. So unlike most of the other mechs I've been using, this is a melee focused one. Yep. Yep. There they come. Alright. Yep. Nice. That it? There they are. Yep. God, I love this mech so much. It is basically just... It is just to beat the ever-living shit out of people, but... Oh well. Nice. Let's see. Iron-Blooded Orphans. Alex from... yeah. 0080. There's it. Okay, 8th MS team. Okay, we'll do the basic ground type one first. This is a generic ground type Gundam. This is not the customized easy name. Full pump machine gun. Yep. Alright. Nice. That bullpup machine gun enables you to remain so mobile. Yep. Alright. Yep. Alright. Yep. Love it. Alright. Yep. Yep. There it is. Come on. Alright. Nice. My partner's mostly doing the work of this one, but... Alright. Let's see, what other ones are there? Thunderbolt. They're way over-designed. X, Blue Destiny. High New Gundam. Yeah. Seed Destiny, Seed Astray, Stargazer, EXS, Penelope and the Z Gundam, High Mobility from MSV, Double O Victory, yeah. I mean, if we're gonna go anything else that I absolutely love, let's go... Okay, the Gundam Mark II L by L. The Gundam Mark II was actually an advancement in using a completely different type of frame that was supposed to be more mobile. And actually had a clip-based, was unique in having a clip-based beam weapon, which is something I really love. Nice. Because most beam weapons, you have to wait for them to recharge. For good or ill. Yep. Oh, I love... Alright. Yep. Yeah, no. It just feels natural. Yeah, if I had to pick a Gundam that I absolutely personally would use, yeah. The clip-based beam weapon is so good. Alright. First support. Beam up. Yeah, that works. Alright. And now we'll show off. Yeah, I was just looking for one machine that I really enjoy. Against the Augo. Alright. Yep. Gotcha. Yep, got you. Alright. Yep. Nice. Alright. Nice. Cool. Yep. 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 Gotcha. Alright. Gotcha. Alright. Yep. Yep. Oh well. Nice. Alright. Alright. There we go. Just keep blowing them away. Alright. Alright. This mission has a fixed mobile suit, so you have to use the one they give you. And it looks like a duel against the Ifrit Custom. Alright. Zaku 2s followed by, yeah. So opening act to soften you up and then... Alright. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yep. Alright, out of the boost. Yep. Okay. Yep. There we go. Alright. Nice. Alright. The actual boss is here. Alright. Yep. Nice. Alright. Ow, that hurt. Yep. 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 Ow. I was expecting to I expected him to dodge out of it, so I was... Yep. Alright. Yeah, I was expecting him to dodge, so I didn't complete the combo, and that got me ass hit. Only an A rank. Alright. Oh well. Either way. Alright. But yeah. And there we go. Yeah, I really gotta get some sleep, folks, so we're gonna call it here for tonight. I want to thank you all for joining me. I have been the Ephemeral One, and this has been, well, me bopping around games just because I was tired. Anyway, folks, thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.